Hi guys, it's thefatred.com here, doing his first ever YouTube video, and I'm going to be going through the Southampton Arsenal preview. Starting off with Southampton lineup will be Arthur Borg in goal. Left back will be Luke Shaw, Yoshida, Fontaine, Chambers will make up the back four with Shaw. Just ahead of them will be Jack Cork and Morgan Schneiderlin, who will be really important and key to breaking down our midfield somehow, which I don't think is possible for them. J. Rodriguez will be their danger man on the left. He's been in emphatic form, scoring 9 goals this season in the Premier League, and I believe 11 goals in total. On the right side, on the other flank, will be Stephen Davis, who came on for not a rare appearance, but came on as a substitute against Arsenal last fixture that we met. In the middle of the park will be Adam Lallana, who is another danger man for them, but he's not as dangerous as Jay Rodriguez, in my opinion. He's been in brilliant form, and recently, I believe, assisting twice and scoring a few times in the last several appearances. Ahead of him will be Ricky Lambert, who is not doesn't have any competition anymore, really. Now that Daniel Osvaldo is suspended for 2 more weeks. Onto the important lineup, the Arsenal lineup. So in goal we'll have Wojciech Szczesny, who returns from Lucas Fabianski's Coventry duty in goal. On the left will be Monreal, who returns again for someone else, Kieran Gibbs, who made his return from injury against Coventry last Friday. Next to him will be Koscielny and Mertesacker, who stay the same after the Coventry match as well. But Sanyo will fill in for Jenkinson's boots and will resume his place at right back. Flamini will take the defensive midfielder role after Arteta and Vermaelen have both been, even though Arteta and Vermaelen have both been declared fit. And I'm going to show you the team news here while I'm at it. So first of all, it's about Jack Wilshere, and he picked up an ankle problem during the game against Coventry. So that probably means he won't start against the Saints, and maybe won't even feature in general. Vermaelen and Arteta are back. And then on Oxlade-Chamberlain, which is very interesting, he says he's fitter, but still not 100%. That decision has not been made yet. He might start, I don't know yet, but he's getting closer. Personally, I wouldn't even think that he would start, but because he says this, I think that he's in line for another appearance, and that he would be a better option than having Arteta and Flamini, both defensive midfielders, against a midfield that consists of just one attacking midfielder. I think that Oxlade-Chamberlain needs to play in this role again, as he excelled against Coventry. And Wenger recently said that he could emulate Gerrard in his position, and has the right attributes to do so. On the left side is Santi Cazorla, who will take Lucas Podolski's place. Santi Cazorla is a no-brainer for me, and if he wasn't up to his form, Lucas Podolski would easily be starting. But because of Santi's form, he must start on the left flank. In the middle will be Ozil, as expected, and on the right will be Gnabry. Well, if Arteta does start in the middle, there's a small possibility that Oxlade-Chamberlain could start on the right, or even Cazorla going on the right and Podolski on the left. But I think that Serge Gnabry has been brilliant recently for the Gunners and needs to play. Up front, well, there's no real choice between Bentler and Giroud. I mean, also, Yaya Sanogo does return, and also, I guess there is Park Chu-young, but I think that Olivier Giroud will lead the line. So that's the Arsenal and Southampton lineups. So that was the Southampton and Arsenal lineups. So now I'm going to take you through 2 Arsenal transfer rumors that I've been hearing from Goal recently. So I'll just text out of this. Um, so there are two. So it's Julian Draxler, as you know, and this guy called Sebastian Young, I believe, or Jung. I believe it's Young. So they say that senior Gunners officials will fly to Germany at the start of this week. So today, as an attempt to sign and complete a deal for this Schalke sensation Draxler, and a move for Sebastian Young, the Frankfurt right back. So this is very good news for Arsenal, um, but I want to break this down a little bit more. Um, so I'll start off with Sebastian Young. Um, so if Arsenal were to sign this 23-year-old player, this right back, it would be very weird and interesting, and also be kind of paving a way for Barca Sanya to leave Arsenal, because having three right backs at a club just in the same position isn't exactly ideal, as it would be very hard to rotate all players. I could see I could see Arsenal signing Young in the summer for 7 million, which is very mediocre. 7 million is quite um, good, and it seems like a bargain to me after watching a few clips on him. um, but I think that this guy he's Arsenal quality. He's just I don't think it's the right move for him right now in January. I think Arsenal should wait um, until the end and see what happens with Sanya, because if Sanya does sign a contract, that means 2 years at least of his qualities that he's serving right now, um, and soon Jenkinson will progress into a better player. Okay, moving on to the more serious and higher transfer fee, Julian Draxler. So this guy has been linked with Arsenal for such a long time, and he's just one of the best talents in the world. um, I mean, everything seems so good. There's no real negatives from this, just beside one, which is the biggest problem of them all. The 37.2 million pound release clause that was inserted in his 5 year contract that was signed last year. I think 37.2 million, which is only 5 million off the Ozil fee, will be quite a risk for a 20-year-old player who isn't having the best time of his life right now in Schalke. I think that he isn't proven yet, and would be quite a risk. But the main problem is that why would Wenger sign 80 million worth of players in 6 months? You will never do that, ever. He'll stick to his morals probably, but I think that a deal for him would really make Arsenal title favorites this year, and it would really be good for us, because he is German, as well as Sebastian Young, who is also German, and we have 6 or 7 players, I believe six, in the first 6 players in the first team who are German, especially the likes of Mertesacker, Podolski, and Ozil, who he's close friends with. And we'll just be joining a core of players who are as good as him, if not better. And I don't really see what's so bad, and I don't see the negatives in this transfer rumor. So I don't know if it will happen, but hopefully it will. I don't really mind if it happens now or in the summer, preferably now, I would say. Um, but Wenger said that why would we need another person on the flanks? So maybe he doesn't really have the plans for him to turn him into a striker, for now at least. Maybe if he joined in the summer, then he could turn him into the summer for the new season, and turn him into the one who shall not be named RVP. hate that guy so much. Gosh darn it. But I mean, he could turn into the new Thierry Henry, as both of those brilliant players. Well, one of them's good, Thierry Henry. Transferred from being a winger, inside forward, into a striker. Very successful strikers. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. And it was something new. I just wanted to have a new experience with this. Never really recorded a YouTube video in my life. So I hope that you subscribe, like, rate, whatever there is, share. And also check out my blog, thefatred.com, as you probably know already. Anyway, thanks for watching, and come on, you Gooners.